At the start of this term, I ran for Enviro Officer. It was a nightmare I wasn't expecting or ready for, in which I learnt sometimes allies become enemies, and climate activism is absolutely not the same thing as climate politics, but also both are in dire need of changing. In the political arena, somehow Murdoch media and the major parties have convinced people that taking climate action is an attack on workers. In the climate activist arena, I talked to students while campaigning and they just didn't see the point of direct action. That eventually Elon or the mythical market or surely the government would do something. I mean, I get it, to be honest. Stupol is a circle of 150 people constantly fighting for power to instruct the others in the circle. I was at this point disillusioned as well, searching desperately for a way to make some actual change, some progress, a win, something that would re energize the people in the circle of 150, but also the other students and every other person constantly anxious about their future on this planet. When I finally watched Week 4's doco in Week 6, I think I found it. The Green Bands, the power of unionists, environmentalists, and students coming together in solidarity is what makes change, and maybe the reason student environmental activism is so weak is because the Murdoch and major parties are kind of right when they say environmentalists and workers are in opposition, because we just don't work together enough. Our climate movement is only strong, like it was then, when it's worker led, not Greta led, or vegan led, or UNSWA led, or even school strikes for climate led, but union led. This seems like a mammoth task for a single person. Maybe this eco jam is going to be a lifetime battle, but for now I focus on just one thing, using COP27 protests to show workers we are on their side. I have spent the last 5 weeks instilling every activist space I'm in with a worker first approach, hoping that one day this means a collaboration, showing that this is the first step in time when students and workers work together again. Championing the success of Mundi and allies, I went to meetings, called every activist I knew with a connection, made sure enviro collectives across the unis, including ours, were holding information nights about the role of polarizing and greenwashing in today's politics that has enabled enviropolitics and activism to decay. Most importantly, personally, I talked to my election enemies to make sure that this COP27 was worker led, student solidarity, and a place for collaboration in activism, not another battle for stupor. This eco jam, although maybe a little broad and a little bit of a cheat because technically it is now my job as Enviro Officer, has really changed how I approach activism. To finish up, I hope we have a repeat of the 70s one day, make Mundi proud, and have Sydney reinvigorated by climate activism.